Well, let's just build whatever.
Oh, that's tall.
Hey, I'm gonna make the Empire State Building.
There you go. Oh, be careful.
I took that over there.
I have no words to describe how thankful and grateful I am with the ABCD families. They're like my family.
For a girl from the projects, I feel I've come quite far.
ABCD is a family, and this is kind of a home for all of us.
The mission ultimately of ABCD is to find ways so that people are making the kind of income that have them not need our services.
I think we need another one. Me too. Let's see what we should do.
We're not the welfare department. They give people fish every day so they don't starve. Our philosophy is that we get them a fishing pole and teach them how to fish.
Put it up here.
Maybe we should take these out.
Okay.
When Mirta started coming to our offices a year and a half ago, and she's actually our administrative assistant now, but just to tell you about how it all started, she came to us a year and a half ago as needing assistance with housing. She was homeless at the time and didn't have a place to stay, had a baby, and I believe she was 17 years old when she first came.
So I think we need to change it.
It's too short.
I think of Millie as kind of like a sister. And sometimes I even thought of her as my mother, even though she's way younger.
Who needs this block right here? I do.
So I started looking into her application when she came into us, her intake form, and saw that she also didn't have a high school diploma and wasn't working at the time.
Millie was telling me about, you should do your GED to get a better job and even start thinking about college. So when she said college, I thought, oh, okay. But I said okay, but not thinking that I was really gonna go to college.
So I said, if you're gonna work here, you gotta be going to college because we gotta move up here. We can't stay where we are.
Millie got the application for financial aid. I brought my income tax, all the papers she asked me for and everything. I went and registered for the classes, and I was doing every step that I needed to do, but I wasn't there yet. I just felt, I'm doing all of this, but I don't have to go to class. That's how I felt. And then I just started taking my classes. I started with 2 classes, and now I'm taking 4 classes, and I'm in college.
We need to make this more bigger. Be careful, We need a block right there.
If you can get a family stable, if you can get them housing, rent that they can afford and a place to call home, and a stable telephone number where people can contact them for job interviews or anything, things we really take for granted, then you've planted this seed on their street or on their block or in their project, of someone who's got some stuff going for them.
And they're like a bulwark in terms of strengthening the neighborhood, and it ripples out so that you create a number of capable people in each neighborhood who have had the experience of solving problems and dealing with issues.
I think we're offering the city of Boston anchors for their various communities. If we can, if we're able to do our jobs well, and if our impact is long lasting, then we're able to try and deposit anchors throughout the city.
Yes, I am from Italy, and I came here when I was 10 and a half. In fact, this is probably why I ended up working where I'm working and doing the service, providing the services that I provide, because I feel like I've been the advocate since I was 10 and a half. What happens is that when you come to any country, the roles of the parent and the child get reversed in a sense, because the child is the first one to learn the language. And so often I've had to go with my parents when I was very young to the Social Security office, to lawyers, to look for work. And so I became the advocate for my parents. And so oftentimes I feel that I'm still doing that many years later.
If you want to do something that you think is beyond just your job and your family, working for an organization that you think does very good things for a lot of people would be a good place to start.
ABCD is the people, not the buildings. And I'm very proud of the people that I work with. And they come from all backgrounds, all ethnic backgrounds, all neighborhoods in Boston, and some from out of Boston, but mainly in Boston. And they're just wonderful people.
Where's our teamwork here? Together with theirs. This is too big.
You could throw that over there.
Too big.
I started out in 1972. I worked as a camp counselor through ABCD. And it was one of the best experiences of my life. I did that for 2 years. I made some great friends. I made some good money. And it was just very worthwhile. And then it's so funny now to be here again with ABCD, and now I'm with Head Start with a child. So it's a different perspective. But it's still the same philosophy, caring about people.
Thank God, with the support of ABCD, I can say that I made it this far. And I'm not done yet.
Put something on top of it. If you want this, just...
Poverty is poverty, and needs are needs. And everybody needs solutions to problems. And I think in that sense there, we all work very hard at providing what we need to provide for our own neighborhood.
We talk about the war on poverty, and we talk about being engaged in that. And it's our job to always have that war be more important than almost anything else going on. So if America wins some war out there and people are still hungry and still unstable and still hopeless, you know, what have we achieved?